Just a quick update on the Camaro. Um, if you remember my last video, I put the engine in, had the rad. Had the engine in, have the rad stuff in now as well. Front suspension, just finished the rear suspension, just had the springs clamped down. They were a bit warped. So once those are fully set, just need to put the rear shocks in, and that'll be it for the chassis. The next step after this will be the wheels. One thing on the chassis, which again, as I mentioned, for myself, it's always an issue on these kits. You can see here this the exhaust and this header doesn't line up very good. Like I said, it's just the way that the headers are designed on this kit. They're not very good. They don't really have a positive placement on the engine, and if you wait and put them in last, they can be a bit of a pain. So the one that's lined up perfectly here, of course, is the one that fell out when I tried to get the engine in the car. So if any of you guys are building this kit, I would recommend putting these on last, these headers. After the engine is installed and you're ready to put the exhaust on, is when I would put those headers in. Like I said, it's a bit of a hassle, but it is the best way to do it. So like I said, next step now will be the wheels and tires, and then after that it'll be on to the body. The only thing I've done to the body so far, I've removed all of the badging that was molded in. I have it all taken off. I've attached the rear spoiler, and then it's just primer, paint, and weather. I'll be weathering the body on this before I put it on the car. I just think it would be easier, much easier to handle and manipulate. This is the paint that I'll be using, Daytona Yellow. It's a 69 Camaro color from Scale Finishes. Not sure if this is lacquer or it's enamel. This is enamel paint. So this is excuse me, this is a pretty good paint. I use this on the Dirty Mary Charger. I use paint from Scale Finishes. So their paint is really, I find it's really reasonably priced, and they have a lot of factory colors. So if you want to be as exact as you can be with painting your cars, especially older cars and muscle cars, that sort of thing, is a good place to get paint. I know Benny over at Fubar Model Yard uses a fair amount. So that's the paint I'll be using. I will have to glue the hood shut on this car, unfortunately, whether the intake fits or not. Reason being, here are the two hoods. This is the hood that actually came with the kit, 396 hood. This is the hood that came off the MPC kit that I had to sand down, try to get it fit. One thing you can see is a difference in the thickness. The red hood is much thicker. But the other thing, and I don't know if the camera can really see it, is the actual curvature of the hood. The red hood from the MPC is much straighter than this hood is. So there's a bit of an issue when you put it into the car, even when it fits perfectly in. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it or not. You see here, it always wants to spring up. because the curvature is not the same. So I will have to glue that hood down anyways. I probably would have, I was 70% leaning towards gluing the hood down anyways, but the kit went and made the decision for me. I do have a question. I built this kit a few times before. All these Revell 69 Camaro kits, whether it's the convertible like this one, or the Copo, or the Z28, or the SS, they're all essentially the same kit. But I can't remember if I'm able to glue this lower valance on before I put the chassis in. I'd really like to glue this in before I actually paint the car. The fit is not too bad, but I'd really like to glue it in before I start to paint. So you can see there, the fit's quite good, but I don't know if I'll be able to get the chassis in with this piece in or not. The chassis, when you do put it in, it has to go in front first, because you can see here this kind of comes in over a little bit. So if anybody has any experience with building this kit recently, if you could just let me know if I can put this lower valance in before I paint, or if it has to wait until the chassis is in. I think that's about it. The only other thing that I came across since I've restarted this kit, I seem to have lost my grill. So this kit is actually an RSSS Camaro, so it has the RSSS grill. So this is a grill that I had in another 69 kit that I have here. The light's blowing it out a bit, but this is the grill that I want, this shape of grill without the hideaway headlights. But I also have, you can see there, or hopefully you can see, there's no SS badge on here. I had a grill like this same style grill with the SS on it. Cannot find it anywhere. I'm hoping to be able to come across it, but if I can't, then I'll just have to use this non-SS grill. Not that big a deal, but it would have been nice to have the actual proper grill. And I may look for a resin one yet. I don't know if I can't find the one that I had here, but so be it. So yeah, so one thing that might not match the show is I might not have an SS grill to put there. I may, even if I have to use this one, I may put the SS decal on there. Just see what it looks like. I don't know. So yeah, so unfortunately I'm not able to find that right now. I'm sure it's kicking around here somewhere. I probably will use the kit supply decals, the black hockey sticks. I have a set of Keith Marks 69 SS decals as well, but I probably end up saving those for another build. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's as far. I will show you the wheels that I'll be using. It's not going to be the. Maybe I won't. I seem to have laid those somewhere. Oh, here they are. So I don't know what kind of wheels these are. GT wheels or something, I'm not 100% sure. So these are the wheels that I'll be using, not the rally wheels that come with the kit. I was correct, it was Chris Cortello who sent me these. Actually, Chris sent me 2 sets. So these are the wheels I'll be using, and as I said, that'll be the next step in this build. We'll be getting those wheels, doing the white lettering on the tires, and that'll be that. Anyways guys, starting to rant a little bit here now, so as always, thanks for watching, and hope you stay tuned for the updates.